are again today, live with Dr. Steve Price on another exciting topic in the dental industry. Today we're talking about dental implants, quite a broad subject. Coach Price, could you go ahead and elaborate more about dental implants?
So let's talk about what an implant is. If you would break one of your bones, long bone in your leg, you go to the hospital, they'd put tiny screws into the bones.
Sort of like Alex Smith.
Yeah. Let's talk about him for a minute.
Right.
That was a little bit more severe, but they take miniature screws and they screw the bones together. We in dentistry miniaturize those things, really, really small. So they're a ½ inch long and they're an eighth of an inch wide. And they're made of titanium. And an implant is not a phony tooth made of tooth material, but is a titanium screw.
Can you see them in your mouth? I mean,
Well, they're inside your jaw. Let's bring up the first slide so we can take a look at this. So if you look at that metal object there, and you can see that it has threads on it.
looks like a worm.
We actually screw that into the bone, all right, and we leave it there dormant for 3 months while it becomes integrated into your jawbone, and then it becomes very, very firm and rigid, all right? After that 3-month period, then we can actually put a crown on the top of it. This one has the crown already on top of it. Let's take the next slide. All right, so here you can see what's called the abutment on top of the actual implant.
What's the abutment?
The abutment's the part that's sticking out of the gums, all right? So we put the crown over the top of that implant. The whole thing gets cemented or screwed into place, and it becomes a permanent tooth. Go back to the first slide. So we can actually replace this tooth with an implant, and it looks extremely natural. You don't see, of course, this is a clear model. You don't see anything inside your jaw, but this is how this is the standard of care today. In years past, we used to have to shave the teeth down on either side, create a bridge between the two teeth, and suspend the dummy tooth between those two teeth. Now, we can literally just screw an implant into the jaw. Titanium is biocompatible with everybody. Nobody rejects titanium. And they're successful 97, 98, 99% of the time. And then we make a permanent implant retained crown.
Now, these implants are specifically designed for people that just have dead teeth? I mean, you pull a tooth and put it
Well,
in?
yes, if a tooth is bad and it becomes infected and it's not salvageable either with a root canal or something like that,
That's who would qualify.
then we take the tooth out and place an implant.
So for the 3 months, is there a temporary crown or
Yeah,
temporary
we'll
tooth?
make something that comes in and out. So especially if it's your anterior tooth like that, we don't want somebody walking around with no tooth. We want to allow them to wear something that they can smile temporarily until we make the actual crown, because it involves 2 separate procedures. We place the implant, wait the 3 months until the implant integrates into the bone, then we come back and we create the crown.
What's the time procedure or the time on something like this?
An implant's very simple. I mean, it literally takes, to place one implant is a 10-minute procedure. Painless. I mean, we use
Wow.
Novocaine. It's screwed into place, it's painless, and it's done.
So who's a good candidate for an implant? Someone with a dead tooth, or is it a
most
little bit less
people,
extreme than that?
Most people are great candidates as long as the bone around the tooth that you extracted
Sound.
is healthy.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I mean, if it's a badly infected tooth, we'll extract it, let the area heal. Sometimes we actually have to put some artificial bone in the area to graft it to become really, really healthy, especially if it's been a chronically infected tooth. But other than that, I mean, these are very routine today. This is the standard of care today.
Wow.
Let's go to the next slide. So here you can see that there's 2 implants. You can actually see the threads on the screws in this model. The model's clear. You can see the threaded area where the implants are. Go to the next slide. So you see these 2 implants are carrying a 3-tooth bridge. Go back to the first one. So you see that the middle tooth there is suspended between the 2 teeth. So this
is that a real tooth?
It's
the middle?
The middle one is a suspended dummy tooth. So we've made an implant retained bridge. So in this case, this individual has all their teeth now replaced by placing 2 implants and bridging the area with an implant retained bridge.
What do you mean by bridging? I don't
Go to
understand
the next slide. See how there's a dummy tooth? There's a space between those 2 teeth, right?
Right.
I'll go back to the first one. So you see how there's the 3 teeth are joined together.
Right.
All right, the middle one is suspended between the other two teeth.
So does
Very
that
cool.
stay suspended, or is it against
It's-
the gum or
it's-
under the
it's-
gum line?
It's right at the gum line. It stays suspended, and it's cemented or screwed into place, and it's a permanent, non-removable type of appliance. So now this individual has a full set of teeth again.
That's great.
All right, so that's how we do it.
Cool.
All right, we'll take a break here.
Let's take a quick break and we'll be back.
This content is brought to you by Dental Associates. For more than 39 years, Dr. Stephen Price has been practicing dentistry in Northern Virginia. A member of the American Dental Association, the Northern Virginia Dental Society, and the Virginia Dental Society, Price is considered an expert in Invisalign and continues to be an award-winning innovator in the industry. DMVSTREAM.COM, the Mid-Atlantic's leader in sports video, broadcasting, and live streaming. Contact us today to learn more about our services and streaming packages. Visit us on the web at DMVSTREAM.COM. That's DMVSTREAM.COM.